It's Madden NFL 23 on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Chiefs and the reigning Super Bowl champs on Thursday night.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Tonight, it's the Thursday opener for the new NFL season between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Indianapolis Colts. With fall around the corner, football is back, America, and we're underway on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The KC offense set to go, led as always by the gunslinger, a former MVP in this league. It's Patrick Mahomes.
And simply put, for many, he's the gold standard for quarterbacks in today's NFL because of his ability to create, find the open man, use all the different arm angles that he has. He's a complete package, and boy, his team loves to play around him.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Throwing now is Mahomes. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. Seven yards on the return after a punt of 39. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And leading them out, their signal caller, now in his 4th season in the NFL.
All right, I know it's something that every team says every season, but they genuinely believe that this is their year, and having him at quarterback is a big part of that. They think he's poised for a huge season and can really be the type of player that brings out the best of each weapon that they have on this offense. Behind that type of performance, their goals are high. They envision a lot of wins and finishing among the league's best on their side of the ball.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down to about the 35, 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd down, it's Purdy. He finds Douglas complete. And they needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down. On 4th down, here's Purdy. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and that will force a turnover on downs. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
The throw over the middle, taken in. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Now here's Mahomes. Here's Tony on the quick slam. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Kadarius Toney, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it's Kadarius Toney who caps things with a touchdown reception. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Fielded right around the 8. And able to get this out to the 25. Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. As this offense gets ready here for this drive, Charles, you still wonder about that prior drive. Went for it on 4th down in their own territory, didn't get it, and then that led to a touchdown on the other side. And I don't mind the aggressiveness. In fact, I'm usually a huge fan of it, but I just want teams to always weigh risk and reward. To me, too early in this game because the reward just wasn't big enough to go for it there in case they failed. Now the pressure back on their offense to pick themselves up, and they gave the touchdown that was just given up. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Purdy now to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 35. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Douglas. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Up the middle they go. It's Douglas. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And he'll take this close to a first down at the Chiefs' 16. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Douglas, and they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Those are the types of run, Charles, that they say this first-year running back can provide a lot more of in the future.
He made it look easy, didn't he? Picking up that first down. Some have described him as a diamond in the rough with a lot of polish, nice little buffing. This guy could be one of the top backs going forward.
A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. Right back to him on first down. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Colts are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And Kansas City's offense now set and ready to go. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because
touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. On play action, it's Mahomes. He's going to wind up and air it out. And this is caught. So they hit pay dirt, but don't count it yet. There's laundry on the field. We'll see what the penalty flag is about.
Ineligible receiver downfield.
A costly penalty there. A lineman got downfield, and for the moment, the Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter, as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. Here's Mahomes to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Wheeler. He's got room at the 30. But he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. They dial up the corner blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Another try after the 1st down sack. Mahomes finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Desmond King picks it. And the Colts are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Purdy off the play fake. And this is incomplete. He was trying to get it to his tight end, David Njoku. And it's 3rd and 4. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So they take a decent shot, CD, and the flag comes out for pass interference.
Yeah, a little DPI, as they like to call it in the business, right? And the farther you get downfield, the more frenetic things get, and the more calm and controlled you have to remain as a defender. That was a little bit of a slip there, and the penalty will go against it.
17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Purdy looking to throw on 1st down here. A throw for Pittman is intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Chiefs are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And they'll find some room to get this up to about the 14. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Mahomes now to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Wheeler. He's got room past the 30. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
A couple of 1st downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. This will be caught downfield by Moore. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. We remind you that coming up at the half, we'll hand things off to Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have scores from earlier today, plus a look ahead as well, so you won't want to miss that. A lot going on here in Week 1. Mahomes firing complete, and they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And the Chiefs are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as they get the conversion there on 3rd and inches. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. The quick slant caught. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this 1st half. 2nd down and goal. Mahomes. And this is going to be intercepted. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The defense looked geared up to stop the run, but obviously, Charles, they were ready for the pass, too.
Yeah, they were hoping they could catch everyone crashing and playing the run.
Fighting to get back to the goal line. I don't think he got there. He did not. Did not get back there. It's a safety.
Normally, when we think about big swings and scores before a half, we think offense, but this time, their defense made the play. Instant pressure off the snap, and they weren't going to let him find a way to escape.
And taken right on the 30. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. We're in the 2nd quarter. They've got the lead. The lead, though, not so much because of the ground game, because of their air attack, Charles.
So what they're seeing so far is the possibility of things loosening up later in the ground game. Through the air first, maybe they have to start respecting that even more as the game goes on, and then there will be running lanes to find later.
Yeah, try to get him more in. drive, maybe. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Mahomes going to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. So the sideline, wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 50. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. This will be fielded inside the 5. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. And the Colts ready to go to work to start the third quarter. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come, their first drive of the third quarter. And Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went in at the half and looked at their plays.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jamar Chase, 77 yards. And the Colts come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. They'll try and throw for it to the goal line, but it's incomplete. And in the third quarter here, they were trying to push that to a 3-point game, but instead it will stay at 1.
And I'm a big proponent of not chasing points or going for two too early. But in this case, I understand why. You know, if you kick an extra point, you're just up 2, right? So a field goal still puts the other team ahead. So you go for 2 here and protect the field goal lead. They didn't get it done, though.
Mahomes now on first down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Touchdown! Checo, 75 yards. And the Chiefs have retaken a third quarter lead. Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2. And that is caught for the 2 points. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
Jamar Chase hoping to be at center stage yet again as the offense returns to the field. Good day for him so far here in the third quarter. He's hit pay dirt once, over 100 yards, but hey, it's the third quarter. He's thinking, I want more, right?
He wants more, and it just increases the confidence of his team because every play he makes, that means his quarterback is really feeling good about throwing the football. Probably feels like he can't throw an incomplete pass when he throws it to him right now.
Yeah, he's looked really, really sharp. Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Purdy with it on 3rd and long. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. That's a third down conversion to 24 yards there. Nice play. 1st and 10, Taylor now. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. On 2nd down, it's Douglas. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. So not a lineman, but the tight end instead this time, drawing the holding call.
And more what you're getting with tight ends are guys who are much more receiver than blocker. They may be willing, but that might not be their thing. Oftentimes, they'll be the ones getting the penalties.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 54 yards rushing for a 9-goal game. Well executed there on 2nd down, so do you go back to the air on 3rd?
Well, that's a possibility, but now you've opened up things to where you showed that you would run the ball in long-distance situation. You might come back again because I doubt they believe you'll do it a 2nd time.
And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And the Chiefs' defense comes up with a stop. The Chiefs' offense about set to begin this drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And they're going to get this up to midfield.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end. A guy that you can line up anywhere. In the slot, out wide, in tight. Doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch. From midfield, here's Mahomes. Got his man complete. Moore. He's going to pick up the 1st down and then some. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Mahomes to throw once more. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. 2nd and 2. Now a handoff running through the middle. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Chiefs have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. A drive that time of 6 plays. And a 9-yard run on the end of it. Fielded just outside the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Colts now, their offense works their way back onto the field. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted. Oh, nice move. And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get teased. They'll be glaring at him. How'd you not score?
On 2nd and goal. Mahomes to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. He's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Kadarius Toney, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Chiefs are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. This one fielded at the 5. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Now a throw here going to be taken in by the tight end, Njoku. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A give for Taylor running right side. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. 65 yards rushing for him now to this point. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Purdy looking to throw. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jamar Chase. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Colts are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. KC's offense ready to take over. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting in a great spot, up 2 scores here in the 3rd quarter. They'll start this drive out on the ground, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. One quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. Back now in Indianapolis. At the 23, it's 2nd and 12. It's the Chiefs with the lead and the football here as we get set for quarter number 4. He's got a man, complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. Now Mahomes. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers. And the Colts are right back in this football game. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good...
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be Taylor. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Taylor is into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
But they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times that's a passing play.
And the kicker just has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Fields it right around the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. So now here are the Chiefs as their offense makes their way back out onto the field. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Isaiah Simmons picking it off.
Back and turn for a Colts TD. McLaughlin now to add the PAT. And no sweat. He puts it through, and we are tied here in the fourth. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Fielded just outside the goal line.
And now here comes Kansas City.
They will look to flush the memory of that pick six as we now have a brand new tie ball game here in the fourth quarter. Getting down to the good stuff.
Now Mahomes to try again after the pick six. He finds his man complete. That's Wheeler. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. From the 35 on second down, Mahomes shifts past him at the 45, and he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down. Throwing now is Mahomes. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Wheeler. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now it's Mahomes again. Over the middle and complete to Moore. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
4 yards remain on second down, ball on the 10.
Now here's Mahomes.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
But based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
On third down, they're going to run for it here. And he's going to bull his way into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
Isaiah Pacheco with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Chiefs answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth.
Extra point splits the uprights, and they will take a 7-point lead. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Ja'Marr Chase hoping to be at center stage yet again as the offense returns to the field.
And now he's inching closer to a 200-yard game. He's been so solid.
And he's really denting the pride of the guys playing defense, too, because there's certain barriers that you just don't want to give up. Never want to give up a 100-yard rusher, a 100-yard receiver. He's closing in on 200 yards. Wow, that's a really big game.
Purdy now to throw off the play action.
Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
They go play action here. Purdy.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. He's got a man. Complete. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
The receivers have been running them ragged. Maybe some tired legs in the secondary, maybe some tired legs in the pass rush. Didn't get to him, and look what resulted. A touchdown, tie game. They've got a chance to take the lead.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the fourth. Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild fourth quarter.
Taken in at the 3. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Holding, receding team.
So already not the best to kick returns there, but that penalty, that adds insult to injury and backs him up even closer to the goal line.
Yeah, not ideal field position to begin a drive, is it? Because the extra pressure now goes on the offense. They've got to get some early yards and get away from the...
And this is going to be intercepted. Desmond King picks it.
And the Colts are going to take... the football. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Up the middle they go. Douglas. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
From the gun.
Oh, no, he lost the football. But I believe the Colts were able to fall on this when they were, and so possession will remain with Indy. Could have been a costly mistake, but as it turns out, they keep possession.
You can't give away these types of opportunities in the red zone. Now, I'm sure that was flashing through his brain as the ball escaped his hands. Fortunately for him, able to get picked up by his team, fumble recovered. They still have an opportunity deep in the red zone.
On 3rd down, it's Purdy.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And I know they would have loved to have had a touchdown there to give them some cushion. But now, kick the field goal. Get the lead. Let your defense bring you home. Show some faith in those guys on the other side of the ball.
So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ball game, and it didn't come until the 4th quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talking about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
Patrick Mahomes in the offense. Down by a field goal. A minute 50 to play. This is only week 1 of the season, folks. Get strapped in as they come up here 1st and 10. Mahomes. He's going to have the hook up to Gage. He's at the 40. 20. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Russell Gage, 87 yards.
And the Chiefs use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the 4th.
Important extra point up and through, and that will make this a 4-point game.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
Now it's the Colts' turn. Trailing by 4. A minute 36 to go. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down.
Purdy to throw.
Escaping the pressure right. He finds Douglas complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Here's Purdy. throw knocked away and incomplete.
They tried the throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. Uses the stiff arm. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
Well, that simply is a... They're in position. If they take the ball downfield and score, they've got a chance to win the game. Instead, they cough it up. I don't think next week at practice is going to be a whole lot of fun for him.
On the other side, no bigger time to force a turnover when you've got that small lead.
Yeah, and when you look at it from the offense's perspective, taking care of the ball is so important. I know they're going to have all kind of ball security drills in practice all next week.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. And just how they envision the start of the season, kneeling it down, defense can't stop the clock. This one's a winner.
You know, it's really strange. I think a lot of people think that the kneel-down practice stuff really only happens like one time a week. The best teams I know, they practice starting back in OTAs. They want them to visualize winning a game.